almost convinced.
He's acting like.
I'm almost convinced that either this program that I'm using is faulty or YouTube is somehow screwing this all up. But I'm going to file a complaint because I pay for this program to be able to live stream on, and it's really, really messing up my day. Like, it literally closed one stream and started a new one. I didn't start a second stream. It started on its own. So for it to do that, it's really frustrating that it did that. It like really just restarted my stream. That's crazy. But anyway, so let's get, I don't know where I left off at. All right, so this woman is getting a divorce after 16 years to her husband who she cheated on. Now she's acting all excited or whatever. She served him papers while he was grieving his sister's death. Not to mention, it's the person who she cheated with is what we talked about, what we're in question about right here. And also, the divorce was finalized on Father's Day. So let's get into us here.
Like he knows how to read.
Make sure everything's...
Like in 10K month. Just give me my money.
Yeah, man. And then, like, he's hella uncomfortable while he's doing this. Look, he trying to read all the papers. She got this camera in her face. Girl, I'm signing out divorce papers. What are you doing? What exactly are you doing? Why you got this camera all in my face and we trying to get divorced here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong with her? Man, shout out to the everyday people who pulled back up in the live. I don't know what happened, but we back. Man. Bruh, we need a whole new program.
I am joking, I'm just joking.
Alright, so yeah, now she signed the papers. They divorced.
We're divorced, yeah! Happy Father's Day, you're a single man! You're a single man, friend! Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, I got my court papers, thank you.
Here's his divorce paperwork. It got delivered on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Who want to holler at me, holler at me.
He's a single man, ladies. He's up for grabs. He's up for grabs.
For a stepmom.
All right. They looking for a stepmom, and Nibby right here. They looking for a
I don't get it. Why is she so happy? Because, like, you know, she like trying to pawn him out on other people. Like, why did you just stay with him? Like, stupid ass. But anyway, I guess anything for
stepmama. Happy Father's Day, fam.
And for all those, oh, you're supposed to be married till death do you part. I took him back after that, okay? And he not only just cheated, there was a lot more to that. We'll get into that. But I did try to make it work. I did. I felt really guilty. And for all you guys talking about, I'm so happy, I was literally almost on my deathbed last year. I'm talking about therapy 3 to 4 times a week, okay? I had 10 hours of therapy a week, okay? To the point that they almost committed me. I wasn't always happy. This is the end, okay? You guys didn't see the before, okay? I'm just showing you guys the end. And this is a happy moment for both of us, okay? He's good, okay? I just called him to let him know to read the comments on my TikTok for all y'all that are rooting for him. He said he's good, okay? And for all y'all talking about he should have been with the black queen, he done already moved on, got another white girl. And if you really must know, I'm half Latina, okay? My mama from Guatemala, okay? So yeah, and all y'all worried about the 10K a month, that was a joke. That man is not paying me $10,000 a month, okay? I have to pay him, all right? This beautiful house that I get to live in, I didn't just get it, okay? The house with the kids, yeah, I gotta pay him for that, all right? Yes, he has to pay me child support. I have 2 of his kids. So I'm not just after it for the money. Oh, and guess what? I forfeited all of my rights to everything that I was entitled to, okay? Because guess what? I didn't care about the money. I cared about my peace more, okay? I just wanted to be out of that relationship because all of the trauma that I've gone through, which I will give you guys all that. Just not tonight. I'm tired. I wasn't expecting this. I need to get ready. I'm going on vacation this week. And for everybody saying this is not anybody's business, yeah, you're right. But this is my TikTok and I post my life and what I'm going through. And this is a pretty big moment for me. But yeah, just stick around. I promise I will give you guys a story time. I just, there's so much and it's really hard to pack it all in. So it'll probably be like in separate stories, but I'll try not to make it too much because I know how annoying that is. But I promise I'll give it to y'all. I promise. So stay tuned.
Hey y'all, I just wanted to come on here really quick because I'm the type to just be in my comment section and want to reply to everybody. And I just want to let you guys know that that video was no way me advocating for a divorce. I actually very much so believe in marriage and have always wanted to be married. And I still hope that I will be married again someday. People in the comments saying that I'll never be married again after this or whatever. And for everybody saying, you know, throwing all your Bible verses at me, I didn't realize there was so many godly people out here, but I love that for y'all. I actually just found my way back to God in October. So I guess problem number one in our marriage was that Jesus was not the center of our marriage. We did not go to church. We did not read our Bible, nothing like that. I have since starting my healing journey, again, found my way to God, read my Bible. I've joined small groups. I'm doing a lot of things that I probably should have done a long time ago. But you live and you learn, right? I will say, now I can't go out here, you know, throwing all these Bible verses at you because I am a rookie when it comes to the Bible. Like I said, I just started this, right? But I do know that it does say in there that adultery is grounds for divorce. And that is why we got this divorce. For those saying that I cheated, no, I didn't. I was faithful to that man for our entire marriage. Yes, while we were separated, I partook in some activities that I probably shouldn't have because, again, we were still legally married. That doesn't make it right. But again, that was after we have already separated. Again, doesn't make it right. So I guess you could say I still cheated. But that was after we had both decided that we were just roommates at that point. We were cohabitating because, I mean, in this economy, it is very hard to live off of one income. And I've been with that man since I was 19 years old. So I've never been like truly on my own. So yeah. And here I am about to go to my part-time job after working all day at my full-time job because I don't really get $10,000 a month. That was a joke. Just want to put that out there again. Just recently launched a new business, an organizational business. So that's what I'm about to do because homegirl has got to get this money, right? So yeah, I just wanted to come on really quick just to say that. Again, I am going to do a story time, but I do have to work on my delivery because apparently my humor is not everyone's humor. I thought that was a funny video because, again, we were celebrating. To us, it was a good moment. I get divorce is a failure, but for us, it wasn't, or it's not. And if you know us, people that do know us, everyone was supportive of our decision. Even the God-fearing Christians in our lives, they knew that this divorce was supposed to happen. So yeah, I'll be back, but just wanted to clear that up. And please don't be so mean to me, okay? I'm very sensitive, okay? And I want to defend myself. I am such a good person, okay? I have a good heart. I do. I promise. I have a good heart. I'm not some crazy white woman that destroyed this black man's life. I promise. I promise. And never mind. So yeah, I'll be back. Bye, guys.
He's acting like he knows how to read.
Make sure.
Hi, TikTok. That man that was in that video is my brother. And yes, he did look sad, but it wasn't because of that divorce. It's because our sister is no longer, and that happened just that Wednesday. And instead of getting consoled by his wife or like supported, we have her gleaming and happy like the week of our sister passing. Mind you, our sister helped with the raising of her kids. I just don't really like the fact that I'm watching a video of somebody painting my brother to be, I can't even say watching a video. You're in the comments painting my brother to be out a bad person, but you're not a victim like at all. You cheated too, and you cheated with my niece's dad, with my sister, to my brother, her baby father. And it's like weird. And that was my brother's best man. Like, please stop painting yourself out to be an innocent person, because even before then, come on now, I knew you before my brother did. Do you remember the night you met my brother? You know what type of stuff you were on? Please stop. Stop talking about my brother. Stop making him to be out a bad person. And the kids are watching. The kids are you have your own daughter in the comments arguing with grown women about opinions. 1. 2, you have Your daughter's calling my niece's dad uncle. Like, people in our hometown are laughing about this because people actually know who you are and what you've done in your past before your kids and even after your kids. Stop. Like, I know you don't have anything to do in your free time. I mean, because I don't even want to talk about, I know. Just stop talking about my brother, like making him to be, don't do a story time. No story time, Ashley. No story time. Just leave my brother alone. Our sister just passed. Be a nice wife. Console my brother like he should have around the time that he cheated, in quotations, when our brother passed. Robbie, you remember that? Okay, bye-bye now. He's acting like he knows.
The sister just clocked her tea because why are you dogging this man out and you serve him divorce papers when he's grieving his sister, and you make a video about him signing the paper as he's grieving his sister. Not only that, you slept with the sister. I don't know if it's the sister that died, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna explain it. She slept with the baby father. Woo wait, can you believe this mess? Can you believe this mess? See, we thought we was just getting a divorce story. These people been doing the most.
Plot twist, he doesn't have a brother. If you're talking about his sister, if it is this pale, like, white girl that says that is his sister, yes, but is, I guess, his sister. His parents did adopt her as a baby. If you knew us or knew her, you would know that she uses her platform to try and destroy any and everyone that she does not like. There is a lot of bad blood between her and I. She has been lying to the internet about me since, like, MySpace days. Not just me, but again, anybody that that she dislikes. She's had a very large following since the age of 13. Those that know her know. I'm not gonna put this girl on blast because I'm not here to, like, be an internet bully. But those that know. She's grown now. I think she's, like, in her 30s. So, I mean, it was expected when she was a child. She was very immature and will just go out of her way to destroy me or anybody on the internet. I didn't realize that she was still like that. So I would just really consider the source. She doesn't like me right now, or maybe not ever again. I don't really know. We go through these phases where we were cool, and then we're not cool, and then we're cool, and we're not cool, we're cool, we're not cool. Some of the times that we've not been cool has been very, very, very ugly. And yes, I get that the timing is not right, because absolutely right, he did lose his sister unexpectedly last year. Me and that sister were actually very, very close. And she was fully supportive of the decision to leave and understood why. And her and I have actually talked a lot. And I was actually helping her through her healing journey. But as far as the sister that's bashing me now, I don't know what she's saying because I have her blocked. But I do know that she is known for lying a lot. Before I blocked her earlier, I see that she put a comment on one of my videos about some trip that him and I took after my father passed away, which is not true. The last trip that we took was to St. Lucia in August 2022, after I found out that he cheated, and that was after I took him back. We were working on our marriage. Yes, we took a trip to St. Lucia. That was in August of 2022. My dad passed away in December of 2022. So I never took a trip after my dad passed away with him. I don't know what she's talking about. My dad, who lived with us, lived in our basement. And if we want to talk about, like, sad moments, then I could easily, bring up how my dad was on his deathbed and we had like 30 people in our basement, friends, family that had flown in, pastors.
She's talking about, I haven't seen what she said, but she's talking about everything she said in the video.
hospice. Everybody was in the basement, and his cousin that also lived with us was in the basement. You know, he was upstairs the whole time. Never came. My dad was got put on hospice on a Friday and passed away that Sunday. He never came downstairs one time. Matter of fact, while my dad was taking his last breath, I was laying on my dad's chest while he was taking his last breath, and my husband texts me and says, "Are you making dinner tonight?" No. He said, "So you're not making dinner tonight?" Yeah, but this is a man that y'all are defending. Like, again, he's not a horrible person. He's done some horrible things. Same with me. I mean, I'm not this horrible person. I've done things I'm not proud of. We all have. We're human. But you're not going to sit here and make it look like I'm this horrible person that has ruined his life. Because one thing about me is I don't lie. I might withhold some information to save feelings and to, you know, save people's reputations, but I do not go out of my way to lie to destroy anyone's reputation or character or anything like that. So you can bet that anything I say is the absolute truth. I might not put it all out there, but what I do put out there is 100% true. And I'm sure that anybody that knows her or has had beef with her, been on her bad side, can vouch for me that they've done the same, that she's done the same to them. Again, that's what she does. She uses her platform to try and destroy anybody that hasn't worked before. I mean, she went on this huge thing back in 2010 when him and I had our daughter, saying that the kid wasn't his, that her own niece wasn't his. Her niece, who is now 15 years old, sorry, she'll be 15 years old this year. She's 14 years old. Her niece, my daughter, that is 14 years old, who was very close with her. That was like her baby. Because again, I lived with him and his mom when I had my daughter. Her niece that was very close with her, you know, recently texted her, and this woman, my husband's sister, said, "Do not text my phone ever again." She's defending her brother, yet she completely cut off her whole entire family. Her whole entire family. The only reason she's back now is because, yes, their sister passed away, and it is a sad time. And I'm happy that she's back, right? But she completely cut off her whole entire family. Didn't want anything to do with them. All of her nieces, her brothers, her sisters, didn't talk to anybody, okay? And matter of fact, she was one of the people that I did reach out to when he was cheating, because at that time we were good, and she had my back 100%. And if I can go back and find those text messages, hopefully I didn't delete them. I very rarely delete text messages, but there's some that I do. And since her and I don't talk a lot, hers might have been one. But I can show you that she was completely supportive and had very not nice things to say about her brother that cheated on me with a woman that was the same age as his oldest daughter. Okay? Okay. Plot twist, he doesn't have a brother. Dang, y'all are making me work today. No, I did not cheat on him with his sister's husband. He has 2 sisters aside from her, if that's what you want to call her. One was married, and I wouldn't touch that man with a 10-foot pole. You couldn't pay me $1 million to touch that man. His other sister has never been married. If she is referring to, again, this doesn't make it right, but his sister has a child who is with this man, and that relationship is 23 years old. Okay, again, it doesn't make it right, but they were together in like middle school. Okay, so it's not like as bad as she's trying to make it seem. I get it's not ideal, right? But we can't help who we like. Okay, I'm sorry. And it was a mutual decision, so whatever. And yeah, so I was gonna get to that, but people love to tell my story for me. But since she wants to air that part out, the part that I was saving for a story time was the whole adultery thing. And I will give like a full story time on it. But just, you know, to keep y'all engaged, I guess, the whole adultery thing, it was multiple times, but the last, or the one that, like, what was it, what's the saying, the straw that broke the camel's back, was with a, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, I don't know if she was officially but I know that she did exchanges she did favors for again, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. So he was supplying a girl's vet addiction in exchange for a girl that is the same age as his oldest daughter. So again, it's
It's a lot. It's a lot. So his sister or whoever can try to make me look like bad. Yes. Who I decided to engage with was, you know, frowned upon, but I didn't do it to be malice. I didn't do it out of malice. I didn't do it to like out of revenge. I genuinely fell for the guy. I've known him for over a decade. We've been friends for over a decade. Yes, of course I met him through my husband. So yeah, it was messy. It was messy. But it doesn't even touch all the things that he's done to me. And like two wrongs don't make a right. I totally understand. And I know I'm crazy for putting like all of my business out on the internet, but it's my story. Like I was going to write a book anyways, and I still am. But I have a crazy, crazy, crazy story, and people can try and make me look like I'm this bad person. I'm not. I'm not. I still pray for him. I mean, I've always prayed for him. I pray for him every night, along with others who don't deserve, I shouldn't say that, but I pray for a lot of people that you would be surprised. Okay. I want him to be happy. I want him to be healed. He has done some crazy, horrible things that his sister, his family, nobody knows. And I probably won't even share some because, again, I'm not here to destroy him. I was just here to tell my story. But if she wants to try and destroy me, I mean, I hate that he's going to be caught in the crossfire between his sister and his ex-wife because regardless, that man does love me. I mean, we're not in love, but we built a family together. He's got my back. He's an addict. He has a he suffers from severe alcoholism. So when he's drunk, he does some wild things. So you might see him on here. I mean, she's staying with him right now while they're, you know, this whole ordeal with like losing their sister and stuff. So she might catch him on a drunk night and get him to say some crazy things.
How you
let me know so I can try and tell you my piece, because I can guarantee you it won't be true. I'm an honest person. I promise. I've done things I'm not proud of. I'm not perfect, but I'm honest. Take accountability, and I own up to my shit. So yeah. All right, hopefully this is my last video. I know I keep saying that, but I have a very hard time not wanting to defend myself. But as I replied to one of the comments earlier, saying how I do live in a very small town, I knew it was a matter of time before some of those people were gonna come on here, you know, and give their 2 cents. I try to like block them as they come because I really don't have like that mean girl energy or like that bully behavior. And I don't want to do that. And like sometimes when when you're trying to defend yourself, it comes out, you know, we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. But I don't want to do that. So I try to block them because I don't want them to like bring that out of me because, again, I've been on this healing journey for almost a year. And I don't want to allow them to be able to take me back, or I don't want to allow them to take me back. I don't know if I said that right. Again, I was just sharing my story, and I still am going to share my story. But the problem is the town that I live in, everybody wants to share my story for me, and they don't want to tell the truth. I mean, some of the people, I won't say all, because some of the ones that live in the town, I really don't know them, but I can say 3 of them that I've seen on here are just very messy, very miserable, very like drama fueled. And you might think of me like that because of these like videos, but again, it was never meant to like be like this. I was just gonna be on here sharing my story. I was posting the divorce and gonna post, you know, like why and what led up to the divorce, because we were together for so long. I'm not out here to like talk about this girl, that girl, and like all the girls in between. But some of them want to bring themselves in the comments because this has gone viral, and you know, I guess everybody wants a piece of the pie. I don't really freaking know. But like I said, I tell the truth. I will tell the truth. And for those saying like it's not looking so good for me, that's fine. Like it isn't, again, this is my life, this is my story. I mean, it's not, some of the things that happened, it's not like I wanted them to happen, but they did, and I'm just gonna share it because I have a testimony too. Like, I mean, if you were to know the things that I went through last year and where I'm at today, it is a complete, 180. Yes, the man that I chose to have relations with, I was wrong. I mean, he was in a relationship. I was in a very broken place. doesn't make it right. And, the person that he was with, she'll get on here and talk till she's blue in the face saying that they're together. They're not. But again, it doesn't make it right because they were together at the point that all this happened. But we deaded all that. It happened when it shouldn't. We deaded it all. We decided to be friends, and we're still friends. So people don't like that, but we're adults and we're both single and we can be friends if we want. So again, I don't want to be out here like, I'm going to try my best not to like talk about these women. I know there's going to be so many videos now, these people like trying to trash me. And I'm going to try very hard to refrain from doing the same because I don't want to be that person. But, it is very hard when people are constantly trying to tear you down, especially when you work so hard to like rebuild. I literally am starting over.
This is definitely going to be a
rock bottom
with the other girls' videos.
When I tell you I hit rock bottom, I hit rock bottom. It's taken a lot of therapy. I'm still in therapy. It's taken a lot of church services. It's taken a lot of small groups, a lot of talks with, different councils to get me here. And I'm still healing. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm just so glad that I am not where I was last year. Those that know me and know where I was, they can vouch for that. It was not looking too good for your girl. And people might say that's karma, and maybe that's true. But again, I am a good person. I've made mistakes, but this is me taking accountability. I own up to them. So that's the worst that they're going to say about me. And again, I was just here to share the story of me and my husband, who he was fully aware of this. We've been talking about it. And the reason it's taking me so long to do the story time is because I wanted his input. And we've been talking about, things that I'm allowed to share and not allowed to share, what he's comfortable with. Because again, this is not like to destroy him. It was just kind of trying to shed some light on why we decided to divorce after being together for so long. We were together very young. I was 19 when I got with him. He was 24, 25. We were together for almost 10 years before we got married. We got engaged when I was 29. Married when I was 29. I don't remember. It was right before I was 30. I don't know the exact timeline off the top of my head. But we were together for a very long time, and we married very young. And yes, we weren't ready for marriage. We did it because we thought it was the right thing to do. We had a child together after already having other children, not to mention him having a child, during a separate child with his ex-girlfriend, during our relationship. So I stuck with him through that, raised that child, and forgave him for that, truly forgave him for that. So my daughter and my stepdaughter, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that anymore since we're divorced, but they're a year apart. So it's cool now. They're that's old. They're 13 and 14 years old. So again, that's old news. And I'm sorry, this is a very long video. You can speed it up on 2 times speed, 3 times speed, whatever. But because I do plan for this to hopefully be my last one, I'm just trying to get as much as I can out there. This is not me trying to save face or make myself look good or whatever. There's ugly things that happened that I'm not proud of, but the whole point of this was to shed light again on the divorce, the whole adultery thing. I'll just do a quick little cliff notes on it. It was yes, he cheated. Well, I think I already said that in one of the other videos. He was supplying a girl's fet addiction in exchange for a very young girl, might I add. It was the same age as his oldest daughter, who he has, from his first relationship. So she was I don't know, 20, and I don't know, this happened a couple years ago. So I think she was 20 at the time. He was 40 at the time. Or maybe not, maybe he was 39. I don't know, but it was a woman the same age as his child. And I found out in a very traumatic way. He had basically drained our savings to pay this woman. Well, not to pay, but he basically drained our savings to buy, to give to her in order for the favors that she gave to him. So it's a lot. But that's what happened, and that's what kind of led to all this. And then a lot of things in between. We grew apart. Again, I was 19 when I met him. That was in our party phase. I was a super hardy girl. All we did was drink. And people grow, and he still is doing that. Not partying, but again, he's an alcoholic, so he drinks every day. He doesn't just casually drink. I mean, he drinks to get drunk. Stumbling, I mean, just like completely like embarrassing himself and myself. I'm talking about like falling asleep in the front yard, like, you know, waking up and peeing in our front yard instead of a bathroom, you know, or like peeing in the middle of the floor because he's so drunk and is mistaking it for a toilet. Just like stuff like that. Like just like crazy things. So there's so many things. Like I couldn't take it. I mean, I get we have history, but you want me to deal with this for another 16 years just because that's what's right, and I should do that because we have kids. Our kids are so much happier. And part of our divorce agreement is he's not supposed to be drinking while the kids are with him, and he's still drinking. And, you know, you don't see me out here trying to take his rights away because of that, because I am trying to, you know, give him grace. I know he struggles. I tried our whole relationship to try and help him to get help, but you can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped, right? And I'm tired of trying. He didn't want to grow. Maybe he will now. I mean, maybe this will, you know, maybe this will be a wake-up call for him. But his drinking has led to very traumatic things. He's put our kids' lives in danger very many times. And I'm sorry for the long video, but yeah, there you go, guys. I'll still do a story time at some point, but that's a lot for y'all to pack in for right now.
Well, everyday people, what y'all think in the chat? All right. K. Irene brought up a good point earlier. She said he was a cheater. She's just telling the truth. That is true. But she never came on here to make this a story time about him. She wanted to just make a joke about them getting a divorce after 16 years. And she's telling other women, hey, he's single, come get him. He's now a single man, he's yours. Then you turn around and say, he's a drunk, he's a cheater, he slept with a prostitute, he did like, God damn. So did you come on here as a joke, or did you want to make this man into a fool? So I don't know. I mean, regardless if she cheated or not with the other sister's baby daddy, and if they was together or not, and then there's another girl, I need to find out who she is. I didn't even, I don't watch these stories, so I didn't know all the details, or I sure would have titled it different. But the fact that there's another woman out here saying you slept with her man, so you a home wrecker too? Like, both of y'all jacked up. Y'all was kind of meant for each other. Now, as a hereditary cheater myself, I come from a long line of cheaters, starting with my grandma. I'm just playing. That's a story for another day. I don't know if my grandma was a cheater, but boy, I got a good story for y'all. I ain't finna go there. But what I would say is, like, sometimes, you know, like, sometimes it's best to just leave it alone. Because if y'all didn't have a good relationship, and if you weren't good in the relationship and he wasn't good in the relationship, just leave it alone. It's no point to even, like, you know, come out and air everybody's business out, because, like, if you ain't no saint, just leave it alone. Like, just move on with your life and try to be better, or try to, you know, first of all, your kids are watching this. Your kids are grown. They're watching you dog her daddy out. Oh, he did this, he did this. Like, at some point, y'all got to stop. Now, don't stop with the story times. We love them, but you know what I'm saying? But you got to be mindful of the story times that you're telling. Like, you can't be like, oh, I want to create this joke. And in creating the joke, you start defending yourself by bashing this man. regardless if it's the truth or not. You said you came on here for fun. Now it ain't fun no more because all the comments is off. So, you know, shout out to the everyday people because y'all really y'all hard on this woman. She got, but the commenters, the everyday people in the chat, listen, they on both sides of the fence. Some people calling you you know, foul language, and they taking up for the father, and some people are holding you sympathy. Why? Because you had a terrible relationship. He was cheating on you. He had a baby on you. Uh, I mean, we could go on and on about he was a drunk. Now I'm bashing him. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it ain't gotta be like that. It don't have to be like that at all. Like sometimes have a little bit of couth. I just learned that word to have a little bit of couth about yourself. Look at that. Shout out to the white lady with the messed up teeth. Because she was like my grandfather used to say, if he had no couth. I was like, what the fuck is couth? Anyway. But you know, all I gotta say is, in situations like this, you live and you learn. 16 years is a long time. And most of us don't make 16 years. It was somebody saying it in the chat, they getting divorced after 16 years. Look, 16 years is a long time, whether you putting up with somebody's mess, the cheating, the lying, and all that good stuff. You know, I get it. 16 years is a long time. And I'd be happy too. And if we're going to celebrate, let's celebrate. But then don't come on here and backhand diss me because everybody's on your ass about a video you created. He didn't want to be in that video. Nothing in that video said, hey, I put me on the video. I want to show our divorce too. Then we didn't even hear from him. We heard from you. You started dissing this man based on your comments in your video. So I don't want to hear that, man. It's like sometimes you got to just take the wins with the losses, and you took a loss. You really lost. Now you may be winning now because you divorced. You back in the streets again. You can go ruin more relationships. You can do all that jazz, but leave that man out of it because I don't think he signed up for that. Oh, she done Chachi over there getting freaky. She done burned some hot oil on her legs. Girl, why you doing so? Oh, speaking of freaky, I got a video for y'all. I don't think it's gonna come out tomorrow, but it will come out. I'm gonna edit it just in case I do drop it tomorrow. Ooh wee. It is a freaky video. It's a freaky video. And I know how y'all everyday people are nasty as hell. Okay, so I want y'all to tune into that video tomorrow. Oh, I got another video. I got another video. I want to do this live. I don't know. I might just drop it because y'all just need to see it. Anyway, I'm not gonna do it live. I already got videos made up. Just watch. I got some good shit. I think, man, if I didn't want to just drop so many videos in one day, yeah, I got some videos. Y'all gonna love it. Like for the next 3 days, 8 o'clock Central Time, y'all tune the hell in, like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. I promise you, I will not let y'all down for the next 3 days. Okay? I will not let y'all down. I'm going to try to find another good live for us tomorrow. Everyday people, thank y'all for joining. And y'all tune in. Shout out to all the everyday people in the chat. I appreciate y'all for keeping it lit. We're going to get it together where we ain't cussing in the chat. And like I said, me and the mods hate deleting comments. So if y'all can misspell your cuss words, it'll be helpful because we just want the comments. Y'all want y'all to keep it lit and we ain't got to delete y'all's comments. Y'all can say what y'all want to respectfully and have a little fun with it, okay? AMs, 8 o'clock AM Central Time, okay? Tune in. It's gonna be we're gonna have a discussion. This video, I'm gonna set up a discussion, okay? Somebody's gonna help me Matter of fact, I got a community wall where y'all can post y'all's comments. Y'all can post pictures. Please keep it PG. Pictures or gifts or whatever. Y'all can post those all on the wall. Y'all can make y'all's own little comment section about whatever video comes out, and it gets shared to everyday people. Everybody who's subscribed and sees the video, they'll see the post on the wall, and that's where y'all can go. Okay, all right, and we're gonna keep it lit about all the videos on there. So y'all gonna see tomorrow. Everyday people, love y'all. They said, let's discuss your panty line. He don't get no. All right, everybody that don't get no coochie, raise your hand. Like, comment.